In the 1620s, Norwich was a city of 17,000, which magistrates would weekly sweep to clean up the fine city. Though females were less than 20% of cases before the courts, women were often charged with idling, drunkenness, or laying their bellies down in the city. That is, they were found pregnant without being in wedlock. In the early 1620s, Jane was found guilty of idling and transported to Great Yarmouth. I don't know if Jane was transported by road or on a secure wherry barge, coasting across the marshes with the sun in her hair. Eventually, she managed to drag herself back from Yarmouth to Norwich. This time, she had to live with her wicked master, but then, all too quickly, she left him again to idle in the fine city. She was variously whipped at the post for theft and imprisoned with hard labour for living on her own hand. That is, living without the control of the master, and for having a child, which was immediately taken from her. Normally, no citizen could be hung unless she or he stole something worth 12 shillings or more. But the good magistrates grew weary of seeing Jane at the courts before them over and over again. So they just had her on a post outside the Guildhall on Norwich Market in 1631. She was, thank heavens, the last woman to be hung in public in the city. It is 1840s Norwich and the city's population is 62,000, and there are poorhouses and prisons and more laws to break. Take Caroline and Mary, they're just 17 years old, and they're standing before the magistrates on the charge of stealing one silk handkerchief. For this, they are found guilty and imprisoned, but then transported late to Australia. Once they survive the long journey, they spend time in a prison camp there before being released in their mid-20s. On release, both women soon married. I think it was Mary who married a local, as it were, a highwayman from Cambridgeshire. They went to the goldfields together and made a fortune. Strangely, neither Mary nor Caroline were ever homesick.